Emotions are meant to be felt and released. Hello, beautiful soul. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well, and if you're new here, welcome, welcome. So, emotions are meant to be felt and released. Emotions are literally energy in motion. Energy in motion. So, when we have emotions come up, it's 11:11. Haha. So, when we have emotions come up, even when they're really difficult ones, we're meant to feel them and release them, let them go, let them move through us, and allow our emotions to be the tool that allow us to learn more about ourselves, to learn more about our perceptions and our views and our beliefs and how we view the world. Where we get hung up is when we make our emotions our truth. When we attribute our emotions to a certain situation or to a certain person and make stories about this correlation in our minds and then form our identity and our beliefs around it. So for instance, having someone in your life and feeling great love for them, overwhelming, like, I got so much energy, I'm on top of the world, I'm floating on a cloud, and attributing these emotions to this person. When in fact, you are allowing yourself to feel these elevated emotions in that moment. You are allowing those emotions to flow through you. You are on the same frequency as those emotions in that moment. It's not the other person who makes us feel love. It's us who are feeling love. It's us who are allowing the love to flow through us in that moment. And it's such a beautiful thing. But then we go through life and we kind of shut that off. Or in another instance, having negative emotion coming up. And rather than, sitting with the emotion, feeling it and letting it go, we feel the emotion and then make up a bunch of stories about it. Like, oh, well, this emotion happened when this person said this thing, so it must be attributed to them and they must be bad because it made me feel this negative emotion. When in fact, we're feeling this negative emotion because our spirit is showing us something within ourselves to look at, to have compassion for, and perhaps to heal. Or if we're by ourselves feeling negative emotion, sometimes that could be our spirit wanting us to move in a different direction, wanting us to take some kind of action, wanting us to even just adjust our perspective in that moment. The emotions themselves are not good or bad. The emotions just are. And the emotions show us whether or not we are in alignment with our true selves. And emotions are energy in motion. They are meant to move. They are meant to move through us and through our body and bring stuff up and show us something. So rather than feeling an emotion and grasping onto it, whether it's positive or negative, what would happen if we started to feel these emotions and then let them be? Let them be without a story. Let them be without needing to relate them to a certain thing. Or actually feeling the emotion and talking to the emotion in your mind. I know that might sound crazy, but seriously, if you can, I just had a conversation about this with some friends the other day. If you can sit in the emotion and say, oh, hi anxiety, my old friend, what are you here to show me? A lot of the time too, we will experience these emotional highs and then keep wanting to recreate that moment for ourselves because we want to experience the high again. But when we're constantly trying to recreate that past situation, we're blocking ourselves off from our now moment where the magic really happens. We're living in the past, hope, like wishing that we could have that, that mystical experience again, or that feeling of great, profound love again. But in focusing on the past, we're taking ourselves out of the now, where we can feel a level of love that's 10 times that past experience potentially. But we won't know that because we're in the past. We're not here now with what's happening. Right here and right now is where the power is. Right here and right now is where you can diffuse negative emotion. Right here and right now is where you can amplify positive emotion. Right here and right now is where you can choose which thoughts and which emotions that you want to focus your attention and your creative energy on. Now, in this moment. Not in the past, not in the future. Here, now, in this now moment. Our emotions are a guidepost. Our emotions are a messaging system. Our negative emotions are not here to punish us, but rather to guide us back into alignment. And our positive emotions are here to tell us that we are in alignment with our soul, with who we truly are. And neither one of these things is better or worse. It just is. We live in a polarized world. We're going to experience some of each. But we get to choose which ones we want to feed. I think that's it for that one. Sending you guys tons of love, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Thank you so much for being on this journey with me. If this video resonated with you, please share it with someone that you think it might help. And if you like it, give it a like down below, and be sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification so you get notified, emailed when I put out new videos. Talk to you guys soon.